Right, that's gonna be the first podcast for Let's Review Anime. I thought I'd just do a quick playthrough of Gunpoint in the background, so I'll quickly just turn down the sound. Well, there you go. Shut the fuck. Wow. There we go. Just do it. So yeah, this is the first mission. So before I talk about first, it's just like about me, to be honest with you. I'll just say that 17-year-old guy, and that's all you need to know. But lately I've just finished watching the Unlimited Hyobo Kyosuke. It's just a 12 episode anime. I have no idea if it's gonna have a second season or not. I don't want to spoil too much about it to you guys, but I'll be honest with you, I did not really know what the hell it was trying to do, because it has that thing where it introduces a character first, and you can't really tell if they're the main character or not, because he was kind of the antagonist of the whole anime, I suppose. But and then they introduced the other character you meant to empathize with, but it didn't really make much sense to me because I couldn't figure out who I was meant to be rooting for, who I was meant to be looking at as the main character. It's gonna go these stairs. Go. Well, that's unfortunate. Um, so yeah, that was a bit of a disappointing anime. I enjoyed the ending, but it had a lot of things that didn't really like, I don't know, I suppose like round things up properly. I felt as though it could have done a lot better, and it could have been really good if they'd put like a full 24 episode like series in there. But I think I'll tell you is that the ending was definitely quite concluding, if you will. Seemed as though it was just gonna end from there. Um, I also recently just started watching Myself Yourself. Um, I thought I'd have a bit of a relaxing anime, and once again, I am wrong. I've been given an anime which is bloody psychological and all that shit. It's annoying. Whatever. It's like, I watched the beginning. I can tell you now I don't really like the art style. It seems a bit half-assed, if you know what I mean. Um, I enjoyed a lot of like the initial storyline. I've only seen episode 1. Um, the the opening like music, I suppose you could call it. That seemed, it gave a lot away. Kind of like, ugh, there's a guy. It's like conflicted between 2 girls, 4 girls. I don't know. He's like he's pulled a lot of girls when he was like 10 or whatever. Well, it's ridiculous. I was like, he's coming back to town for 5 years. They all still love him. What's going on there? Seems a bit unrealistic, and seems like it shouldn't have just been a slice of life, because it feels like it has a lot more to it. I don't know. I suppose I'll have to watch the anime unfold um, to really know what's going on. But I'll probably review that on Tuesday rather than reviewing Hyobu Kyosuke, because I really don't feel like reviewing that anime in a week's time, because uh, I didn't particularly like it, but I did not enjoy it either. I thought it was enjoyable to an extent. The fighting scenes were good, but it was always like he just used a super powerful move and just killed everyone. That's kind of anticlimactic. And also another thing that I'll tell you about is that there's the other main character, if you can call him that. Oh shit, I should be playing this game. What am I doing? I'm getting sidetracked. But the other main character was this guy called Hinomiya. Um, and there's these things called espers, and they're like basically people with superpowers, and you know how the story folds out, that humanity doesn't really understand them. They're monsters and shit. Like they're not real humans. Apparently, this guy Hinomiya, he doesn't have any powers whatsoever. He is just a powerless Esper. But we find out that actually he has a power in his right eye. He has a power in his right eye to do crazy shit, I suppose. Like that's what I thought. Like it comes out and it shows lots of different circles, which I assumed were lots of different powers, which didn't make much sense to me. And then he uses the eye once to access one of these powers, and it's to call some dude, talks to some shit. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I'd spoil the story that way. But throughout the entire anime, he doesn't use the eye again, apart from talking to this guy. It was frustrating to an extent because I was always expecting him to do something more. You know, it's like it's almost as if hinting. It's like showing someone have some incredible power and then just like having you hint at it throughout the entire anime and then just ending. I admit he was an interesting character, but that did rattle my bones a lot. But towards the end of the anime, I didn't really care because the story really picked up. It was quite fun to watch actually. So that's all I'll say about the new animes that I've watched lately. What I also want to talk about is that I'm not going to be reviewing animes like Naruto and Bleach, just for the plain fact that I feel as though they're just selling points from the original mangas, which got a lot of attention. But the problem was with those is that even though the mangas were very good, they didn't really finish the manga until they'd the fuck's going on here? What do I do? Right downstairs. They didn't finish the manga before they started the anime. So what the fuck? They didn't finish the manga until they started the anime. Yeah, gotcha. So we ended up having a lot of filler in both of those animes, and I don't know. I'm gonna talk about Bleach as if you guys have seen it, and if you haven't seen it, just skip ahead about a minute because I'm gonna be talking about it a lot here. So if you have seen it, I assume that you're gonna be watching from here onwards. I'd like to say that you probably understand about like the whole filler thing towards the end, but also like I feel as though the anime should have ended after Ichigo defeated Aizen. Like they should have had a conclusive ending, and it would have been over, and I would have thought, that's good. And if you've watched any further into it or read the anime, you understand that Ichigo is apparently a master of everything and all this bullshit. And I felt as though Ichigo being the underdog and slowly getting more powers was quite cool to an extent. And he got to the point where the fuck is it? It got good to a point where like he was really strong, but in his own sense. But now it's just got to a point where it's just stupid. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about those animes. I don't feel as though they were done properly. Even though Naruto it's enjoyable because oh, give me a second. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah. I thought Naruto was enjoyable to extent because I really like the style of how they did that. I enjoyed all the jutsu, but kind of ruined it for a lot of other animes which now can't use that specific specific way of going about an anime and using all this ninja thing because it just doesn't seem original. But I really wouldn't mind if like another anime would just go out there and just do a ninja anime. That's what I want. I just want people to stop caring about having an original anime, but just taking an original concept and doing it better. And that would make my day. That would definitely make my day. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast, even if it was just me ranting about a lot of things. I am sorry for that. I don't really know what you guys want from me at the moment. I don't really know what you guys want at the moment, so if you just leave some comments in the below, I suppose, that'd be great, and I will do that next time. Should be on Thursday or Saturday if I feel like it. So thanks for watching.